makes you more disciplined, and it makes you feel more productive. Like, it's weird. Like, even going out and, like, say, having some drinks or whatever and waking up and feeling kind of shitty, without, like, the kid, I kind of feel guilty by halfway through the day. I'm like, what was I doing? Why the fuck did I go out partying? But when I'm, like, up at 7 and I'm fucking tired, I'm hungover, and I'm with my wife and taking care of the baby, by 12, I'm like, I'm a good fucking parent. Like, I feel like this, I feel like a positive sensation in the place of this, like, guilt-ridden one that I would used to feel, maybe. And I think it's that immediate productivity, that purpose. There's this human being you love more than anything that is, like, deeply relying on you.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I don't know.
It's also the kind of love you have with them is just
it's
indescribable.
How old were you when you had your first?
40.
Yeah, so I'm 41, so I was, yeah, it's the same thing. It's every cliche. It's amazing you spend all this time as a comedian, like, thinking of unique or different angles, and then you're presented with your child, and, like, every feeling you have is the most cliched feeling that everybody has ever described in having a child.
Yeah, and then you don't mind when babies are crying on airplanes anymore.
Dude, it completely
changes everything.
It is adorable when they're crying on the airplane.
Yeah.
You almost want to, like, help the mom.
Isn't that crazy how when you're a young man, you're like, oh my God, a baby's crying. You, like, look for something to cover your ears with.
That's also a big city thing. I feel like places that,
like, country places where they're so used to,
where there's family dynamics and, like, that's rewarded.
Right.
And I grew up in the city where it just wasn't that rewarded, and it's like a rare thing to even, like, be a kid in the city.
Well, especially you're a kid in the city, and then you go from that to being a stand-up comedian. So you're a nighttime nightclub guy, like, the whole baby crying, like, oh Jesus,
Yeah,
it's like, whoa, some bad decision making going on over there.
yeah.
Yeah.